Hey, sweetheart. Um, so I'm watching a movie right now, and it's about this little girl that has really crazy dreams, and she was raised by a dad uh, who had a lighthouse. And I realized something. I'm sitting here thinking about all the rules and the things that I tell you on a day-to-day basis, and I try to make sure that you're doing things right. Well, there's a basis. There's a fundamental baseline that you need to follow rules and do what you're told and things like that. Uh, but I would suggest that from time to time you pursue an adventure that goes a little bit against the rules. Because most people, so when it comes to rules and laws and things like that, a lot of people can get really tied into um you have to do this and you have to do that, and in order to have a basic life you have to follow all the rules, and you have to stop at every stoplight, and you have to, you can't have a rolling stop. Sweetheart, your father was never that way. I have never been that way. And to tell you the truth, when I look at people who follow the rules and people like me who look at rules as like a kind of like a suggestion, because there a lot of times rules were created in order to because too many people were speeding, and then wrecks happen, and then rules uh, come up, and so in a perfect society everyone would go 35 in a 35-mile-an-hour zone. There would never be another wreck, there would never be another death, and there would never be, we would all wear helmets when the snow flies, because you could slip on the ice and crack your head. You know, there's an extent, there's a balance, just like in everything. I always talk about balance. Everything needs balance. To me, my balance is more on the side of lawlessness. Um, as far as I'm concerned, rules are for everybody else. They're for everyone else who wants to live a basic life. They want to follow the rules. They never want to get in trouble. And, they want to work really hard their entire lives, never really doing much of anything. And then, they get older and they spend their money trying to live out the last days of their lives in a retirement home. I've never been like that. I've been the exact opposite. My theory has always been live now. Uh, when you were born, I took a different stance on that. I decided that I was going to try and raise you right. Try to raise, you know, I was going to put all of my adventures on hold so that I could raise you. Um, and that's what I've done. And I don't regret one second of it. Not even 1 second. I love being a father. You have been the greatest blessing of my life. I wanted to travel, I wanted to see the world, but fortunately, I saw the world through your eyes. You're a wonderful child, and I'm blessed and honored to have been your father. But I'm here to tell you that before you have children, I want I would love to see you go out and break some rules. Go out there, and when people tell you, "Oh, it's too dangerous to travel abroad," fuck, go. Yeah, it's dangerous and bad things can happen. But if you don't die, you'll live through it. And adversity, if you take it from the right perspective, can make you stronger. If you take it from the wrong perspective, it can kill you. But then again, at the same time, someone who's had it good their whole life, uh, one little thing can make it all come crashing down. And someone who's had a terrible life, one little thing, one little good thing, uh, can lift their spirits to pull them out of the gutter. It's all perspective. It's all relative. So, long story short, or as I like to put it, short story long. Um, I may try to push you toward doing things right and not making any mistakes. And when you do make a mistake, learn from them and try to build upon that. And I still suggest doing all those things, but at the same time, I can't take away from the power of a mistake. You know, going out and doing something, making a mistake, and then, you know, doing what everyone tells you not to do, but you feel in your heart you need to do. Well, if you feel in your heart you need to do something and everyone's telling you not to do it, fucking do it. And if things don't work out, well, just keep building on it. Anyway, that's my advice for tonight. Love you. Bye.